Hey folks, welcome back to the Trinity Episcopal Church YouTube Bible study. I'm Jimmy Abbott, the priest here at Trinity on Galveston Island, and today we're looking at a section of Luke chapter 15, the parable of the prodigal son. It's a well-beloved parable. It has been recast into so many different stories and pieces of art. It really is a wonderful story for us to explore our own spirituality, our relationships with our families, our relationships with God. We can put ourselves into the various characters in this story. It's really fruitful ground for some spiritual work for us to do. But today, I want to focus on what we call this thing. Like I said, we call it the parable of the prodigal son. But it's important that those titles to the parables are not in the Bible. They're not set in stone. That's usually just the Bible's publisher who puts that title on top of the parable. And so what I encourage you to do is to read through that whole parable and then come up with a name for it yourself. We could call it the parable of the giving father, the parable of the running father, the parable of the prodigal father. I mean, the father is very prodigious in his gifts. The parable of the petulant older brother, perhaps. All these are different ways that we can maybe think differently about this parable. So, real quick Bible study this week. All I want you to do is read the parable of the prodigal son and then come up with your own title for it. And I would love to hear what that title is. You can put it in the comment section here on YouTube. You can join in the conversation on our online classroom. I want to hear what you would call this famous parable. Make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel and you can watch another Bible study right here. Thank y'all.